welcome to Stitchy Time number 34. I'm Becky.
I'm playing Pufferfish.
And this is the new craft room. Look at the craft. Look at that. Look at the floss wall. And Deadpool, you fell over. So this is part of my bookcase. Okay. I was like, wait a minute, I'm kind of confused here. Okay, so we have 2 weeks to go through. The first week didn't stitch much at all. So, oh, I want to show you something. I found it. I finally found it. I stitched this 25 years ago, 26. How old is Jonathan?
26.
He's actually 26?
Yes.
Are you kidding me?
No, because I'm 22.
Oh my gosh, yeah, that's right. I stitched this 27 years ago then, because he was still in my belly when I stitched it. But I finally found it. Okay, so I only stitched this part down here, and then my mom stitched this, and she did all the words. But I found it! I'm so excited that I found it. Now, this isn't the first one I ever did. I just seemed to cross-stitch to give away back then. But I was very excited, and Becca was laughing because my mom always cross-stitched top. And now I know why, because how many times have I started on the wrong part of the fabric? So she loved to backstitch. So whenever I would get cross-stitching, she would always do my backstitching. So I was very excited about that. Okay, so let's go back. Let's go back a couple of weeks ago. So we're talking about June 14th through the 20th. So here it is. Yeah. So that Monday, I only did 53 stitches. Oh, this is when Crystal Academy started. Yes, I joined 2 more Facebook groups, which I'm loving both of them. It's really making me, I feel like I've already said this before, maybe it was in the vlog. It's making me rethink magical stitches. I'm going to try to do homework, but I'm not going to be panicked about homework. I'm just going to focus on the yearly and monthly task. I'll work on monsters, and I'll work on cabins, and then I think there's something else after you're done with cabins. I can't think of what it is. But, yeah, I can't with magical stitches, especially this week. It's like so, ugh. You stitch on an apple. I don't have a freaking apple. And I saw someone in the group say, well, we're stitching on an apple because it all happens, because it goes on with the books. It all happened in New York. Well, I have a beautiful New York landscape. Can I stitch it on? No, it has to be an apple. It's like, no, and I'm not doing penalty stitches. I don't want to work on that whip, and no, I liked it better last year when you could work on whichever whip you wanted to. You just had to do more stitches. This working on your oldest whip, no.
That's the reason why it's the oldest whip. Because
I don't want to. So, I worked on this week was the first spell. Each week you learn spells. It takes 750 stitches to master the spell. Each level, the first level is 50 stitches, second level is 100 stitches, third level is 150 stitches, fourth level is 200 stitches, and the fifth level is 250 stitches. Add that all up, you get to 750. So, I did 750 stitches in Harry's heart. I swear, I was organized. I had it, and I bet you I just put it away, didn't I? Where's Harry's heart? Here's Harry's heart. I was going to show you the picture. So this is what it's supposed to look like. And we basically worked on the footprints, a couple of the spells that's going on, and Harry's hair. I love saying Harry's hair. I kept going, I'm working on Harry's hair. So I worked on Harry's hair. Now I won't get to go back to this for a couple of weeks. Because like I said, you had to pick, what was it, 6 projects?
Yep.
for each spell. And then every spell you get 2 weeks, but every week a new spell, you can start the new spell. So you get 2 weeks to actually do the 750 stitches if you need it. But if you don't, then the new one starts every Monday at noon, which I'm at work, so it's when I get home from work. So then
Skyline, that's what the actual term was.
what?
New landscape didn't fit well.
Skyline, yes. So that whole week I did 735 stitches because Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday it was switching rooms and setting this up. Which, if you want to see that, go watch last week's vlog, well, Friday's vlog, and you'll see the transformation. So let's get to this week. So this week, I started another new Facebook group, and it's, what is it, Becca?
Oregon Trail.
But it's Stitch Trail, Oregon, I don't know.
You never told me the name of it.
I don't remember what it's called. But you're basically on the Oregon Trail. Oregon Trail. So, let's start with Monday. Now, I'm trying to double dip for every class, too. So, Monday, all I did this week was Pokemon! Isn't it looking so good? Oh my gosh. It's like perfect. It's so much fun to stitch on. And I don't know, I'm loving it. I think the reason I'm liking it so much too is because all of a sudden you just have like a Pokemon there. Or you have part of the Pokemon. And the funny thing is when in the camera, I can see the spikes very well, but when I'm just looking at it, well, now I see them. But before I looked in the camera, I could not see the spikes very well. Look in the camera and see the spikes.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy? So yeah, what are those two called?
Ammonite and Amistar.
And what is this guy? This is the one I was trying to tell you.
Oh, Porygon.
Yeah. Remember I said the duck, the blue and red duck.
Yeah, I do not realize.
Yeah, she didn't get that. So I'm very excited. So, I'll tell you what I did on this one. I did all 5 levels of, and I learned something. So, I used to put this all up and have this, you know, neat like on here. Now I don't. I let that go, and I just go like this, and I stitch with it just in my lap. I kind of contain it though. Like with so many books, so little time. I realized doing that, it takes pressure off of my shoulder. It's not hurting my shoulder as much. Having all the material trying to hang it off of the hoops. And I've decided this week that I'm a hoop girl. I'm not a Q-Snap girl. Which I'm glad Becca's a Q-Snap girl because, yeah, I like my hoops. So, I did all the magical, nope. I did all of the Crystal Academy's spells. So I mastered this spell. And then I did 1,000 stitches for extra credit. And then it was double dipped for a cabin number 4. And then on Friday is when I was finally able to join a wagon. And so I had to stitch 500 for my profession. I'm a farmer. I stitched 250 for a chicken, which I love this. I stitched 100 for flour. And then I stitched 1,000 stitches for animal feed. So each time I do something, which I like about the trail one, is that you don't have to try to make the whip fit. So basically how it's working, did I already say this? I feel like I'm repeating myself.
You said it in the vlog, but not on Stitchy Time.
Okay, so what I'm doing is, like, this week is so many books, so little time. That's how I'm learning the spells. So I will take that number and use it where I can on the trail, and then I'll use that number. I really need to stitch, so 500 of it will go for the monster. Oh, I don't know. I have 3 days. I think I could do it. 3 days to stitch the third monster. I had to have 1,500 stitches. So I just need to get my butt in gear.
500 stitches a day.
Yeah, and do, which I can do 500 stitches, no problem. So, yeah, by midnight I had to have the monster done. So, oh, I don't know if I'll be able to do that. The only reason I'm saying this is this month I might not get that third monster done because so many books, so little time is a lot of confetti, and confetti goes slower. So I don't know how fast I'll be able to stitch, but I think I have a big patch of sun to do, so I might be able to stitch kind of fast on that one. I don't know. Right when I'm done with this, while it's editing and while it's being loaded, I'm starting homework right away. Huh?
Well, it's rendering.
Rendering. Thank you. See. Okay, so do you want to show what you want to show? Remember, she was cross-stitching while I was sleeping.
She thinks I'm 9.
No, look at all that progress. She did so much progress. I'm very happy about it, Becca. Very proud of you. You want to talk about this? I'm holding it up.
I mean, all I did was just work on the frame. There's nothing to really talk about.
Okay. How many days did you work on it?
2 days.
2 days. So, yay. Okay, so now you want to talk about this one?
Yeah. Just let me finish pulling the stitch through.
Okay.
I finally got to finish frogging.
Okay. I'm holding up, you talk.
This is her birthday present that she doesn't even know what it's going to say.
Hi.
And I hope she doesn't guess what it's going to say, but she knows that the part that's already stitched is Charmander.
Yeah, I figured that one out right away. I'm like, oh, that's Charmander! So she's stitching me something Pokemon that she designed herself, and I'm very excited. But she stitched it. Hi! Toby's here. What you doing, Tobers?
He was getting love from me while I was frogging.
Okay. Well, come on. You come up. Come on. Up. Come on.
You want up there?
You can do it.
You want up there? No,
He's like, I want to play, but I don't want to play. Oh, you can see him back there. You can see his tail going. Tobers. Well, come here.
Get you.
Come here. You come say hi to people? Oh, boy. Oh, boy. He's silly. I don't know. There he is. You can see him. Hi, Tobers. He keeps running and hiding. Okay, so. Oh, Becky, you don't even know. I opened it, but I haven't opened it. Here. I don't know who this duo is.
June Key and Peel. Let me get my phone.
It would be Keel, not June. June is the month.
Oh, Key and Peel. Comedy Central.
Did they used to be on Nickelodeon?
No.
Okay, then I
know
know.
of.
Okay.
But they are a comedy duo of black guys.
They used to be on, I think, when they were younger, they were on Nickelodeon, a show. It wasn't called by their name. I can't think.
These two.
Yes. I want to say that they were on Nickelodeon.
Here, let me try.
But
Yep.
I wish they would have, I don't know. This seems very muted. It seems like it's just blue. Okay, I guess you can see a little bit of green in it. But they were one of Jonathan's favorites.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were. I can't think of what it was. It's gonna bug me now. I mean, they were young, very young. Like teenagers. I can't even think of the show.
Playing with Fire is the only thing one of them is attributed to.
Oh. Maybe it's not them that I'm thinking of.
Look at the new Stitches.
I don't know. My brain is mush. But it kind of reminds me of like the show that I grew up watching on Nickelodeon. They always slimed people in the show. That's where the whole sliming thing came from. And I forgot the word that you weren't supposed to use, but you would say like, I don't know, or something like that. And whenever you said, I don't know, the slime hit you or something. I can't believe they play that on TV or something. I don't know. God, getting old sucks. It was one of my favorite shows. And that's where you got Cut It Out. From the guy from Full House. He was on it. People are probably screaming. You guys probably know. Because you're all old like me. But then your memory's probably gone like mine and you don't remember either. So, we're all in the same book. So, plans this week is so many books, so little time. And your plans, Becca?
Your present.
My present. So, wow, this is 17 minutes long. I didn't think it was going to go that long. Yeah, I came home. It was kind of slow at work. It started out slow and then it got busy. And all I wanted to do is stitch. So I was telling Becca, on the way home, right when we get home, we have to do a Stitchy Time. Right when I walk in the door, I take off my clothes and I'm in my nightgown. So I'm like, okay, I'll just throw on my sweatshirt. But now I'm getting hot, so I gotta get out of this sweatshirt because, yeah. Tobers, what's wrong? Did you shut the door? That's the whole thing. The door's shut, so he can't get it to his daddy. So he's a nervous wreck. He thinks he's in trouble.
No,
Whatever.
We just need the room silent to record baby.
Yeah, because your father was using the ice machine when I told him I was trying to record a video. So I think I did really good. I am very impressed. So I hope you enjoyed this Stitchy Time, and we will see you next week. Bye, guys. Are you going to do it? I'm going to do it. You're going to do it.
Hi. Can you reach it easier?